If you make one common mistake, you can destroy your engine. That can cost you a new engine and thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super helpful quick video guys to any of you having a Dodge vehicle guys, Dodge Jeep, Chrysler vehicle with a 3.6 VVT engine that has been used in multiple cars, Dodge Charger, Challenger, Durango guys, Chrysler 300, Jeep, Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, quite a few vehicles. If you want to see where the oil temperature sensor is located, how to get to it, stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. What you need to do to replace it, all that will be covered in for your convenience. So let's start on it now. So before we guys start, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We work on almost anything, plug-in hybrids, regular vehicles, electric vehicles, anything you can think of. We guys make all these videos to save you as much money as we can. We provide them absolutely free, and if you need to buy replacement parts too, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. By the way, check out our YouTube channels guys. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So guys, let's explain that on that 3.6 engine. What you need to do in order to get to the oil temperature sensor. So that will be your engine right here. Give me a second now, okay? I want to show you a few things. Here on top of the engine you're going to have your upper intake manifold installed guys. That's your upper intake manifold. It will be like this one. Now, actually it will be facing the other way, excuse me. This way. So, now, in order to get to the oil temperature sensor, that upper intake manifold will need to be removed. If you want to see how to remove upper intake manifold, we have the video on a 3.6 VVT engine on Dodge Challenger, I believe it was. Okay, that explains how to do it. Then you need to go ahead and remove the lower intake manifold. Every time you remove upper and lower intake manifold, put new gaskets guys, because you can develop a vacuum leak here, and that could be quite disappointing because you have to do the job again. And those are your fuel injectors, and here you need to put new gaskets as well. Once you get to it, okay, let's explain what you have here. Okay guys, that thing right here, that's the oil temperature sensor that we will need to remove now. So guys, if you drop anything in your engine, check it out, it has leaf probably not, but if you drop anything metal, contaminated right here, that goes in the intake valve, you bent a valve and you say bye bye to your engine, you need it either rebuilt or replaced. So make sure you don't drop anything, okay, when you work on the job. We recommend to put racks here to cover it and make sure nothing falls inside when you clean it. Before we put it together, all that needs to be cleaned or the new gaskets may not seal correctly. Now guys, okay, that sensor right here, let us show you this. Red thing needs to be pulled back. When you do that, you press right here in the middle. If it doesn't want to go, grab the whole sensor, push it in, press down, release it. Okay, just like this one. This is a 3/4 wrench. Okay, so let me find the spot where I can go. Quite tight guys, quite tight by the way. Okay, and looks like this one will not come off guys. Okay, this one is quite stuck there. Okay, you can see right there. So this wrench actually can guys, okay, round it. So get an offset box wrench or a deep socket. Okay, this is extremely tight guys. Okay, now it started going. Still not easy though. Okay, in a little bit it will start going by hand probably. Yeah. And you can see guys, okay, this one is right here. So that's how you guys remove the oil temperature sensor on Dodge Chrysler Jeep engine, that 3.6 VVT engine, for any of you trying to do that guys. That's where it's located. Complete video about lower intake manifold removal will be on our channel if you don't know how to do that. Hopefully guys the video will be helpful. If you need to buy a new one, we'll put the information in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.